All right, let's keep the momentum going with the question of the day. I'm going to jump right to it. So, as always, would love for you to comment as well with your answer to the question, or let me know your thoughts based on what I say. Let's see here. This is question 274. How do you deal with isolation and loneliness? Oh my gosh. How do you deal with isolation and loneliness? I think part of my career, for example, my chosen path helps kind of build that in to deal with it because I'm constantly on with people. I literally just posted something that we do every single day with our group of coaches. Is in the morning we all post our II, which stands for our impact item of the day, and at the end of the day, we before we close the laptop and move on, we post our WOD, which is the win of the day. And I literally just said on today's II that I have a lot of being on today with different trainings and recording 3 or 4 hours worth of videos and so forth. So my point is, when it comes to isolation and loneliness from a career standpoint, I don't have to worry about that because I'm constantly on and talking with people and moving parts around all the time. I think on a personal level, it can be isolating at the same time because work as an entrepreneur, business owner can be very isolating in that regard where it does require intention to surround yourself with other people that understand you. Otherwise, it can feel like you're alone on an island. In other words, I won't go to the coaches if I can help it. Not that I'm above or below them in that sense, but I have to be the leader of the leaders. And so I can't exactly go spill the beans to them and just complain and rant and rave and do all that stuff. I have to have a different group of people that almost serves as my personal board of directors for that outlet. And if we don't have that outlet or can release that pressure valve, it can be very isolating. It can be very lonely, as if you feel nobody understands you or you have no one to turn to just be real for a minute and say, I don't have all my ish together, right? Without risking oversharing necessarily, a lot of you watching this can probably relate to some degree. It was about a month or so ago. I went through, I'm not sure what that was. I went through something. Just a mindset fog. I don't know if it was exhaustion or burnout or some other word that's very serious, but it was funky. I was in a funk for a little bit. And it showed me that part of this self care and avoidance of isolation, avoidance of loneliness also stems not just in work and in personal life, but what you do and how you go about taking care of yourself. So now, I mean, I'm doing push ups throughout the day, I'm doing sit ups throughout the day. I'm being more cognizant of what I'm consuming. I'm learning to say no to more things to protect my mind and not let the people pleaser in me say yes and overcommit to too many things while I'm the sacrificial lamb of it all and basically no good to anybody. So, how do I deal with isolation and loneliness? I think it's just a proactive measure to surround yourself with amazing people that not only you work with, but can also use as your own personal board of directors, your outlet, your safe space. Obviously, having that deep, deep connection with family, knowing you can call and talk and spend time with them as you should be, and I think it's just that deep need to feel understood and that you're not alone. That for me accomplishes the avoidance of feeling isolated or lonely. I don't need or necessarily even desire a ton of friends. I mean, I think we all go through the stages. The older we get, the smaller your circle becomes. I love the people I get to work with and the friendships that I do have and hold near and dear. And just knowing that I can call on them and they can call on me anytime goes a long way. But it starts with ourselves and taking care of ourselves, mind, body, spirit, and not just dedicating every ounce of energy into work, 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 and the pursuit of achievement. So, Anyways, that's how I do it. What about you? How do you deal with isolation and loneliness? I'd love to hear from you guys too.